Hello, gamers, and welcome back to the Strategy Game Butt Kicker channel. I am your host, Strategy Game Butt Kicker. Who else would I be, after all? So I told you that I would bring you back to this campaign in Conflict of Nations. This is my armor, essentially armor only, armor and artillery, and now some ships campaign, but no planes. I have not made a single plane or helicopter in this game. But I told you that I would bring you back if something interesting happened. Well, today something has happened. Now, if you notice, I am close to winning here. I have just a little over 300 points left to get. The closest is India, who is still less than 1,000. He has about half the points he would need to get there. I have about 300 points left. So I am, if all goes well, I am a few days from winning. However, I notice this. Now, this is not the only one that I've seen fly over. This is like the fourth or fifth one that I've seen fly over, consisting of one towed artillery and one motorized infantry flying from India all the way up here across Europe and all the way up to Iceland, which seems like a really interesting place for India to go. Now, India has been working some on Africa, still has lots of Africa left to work on. There's plenty of territory to take in Africa. Has been working on China, plenty more territory to take in Asia and Australia. To go all the way up here to Iceland just seemed like an interesting choice. That tells me that India is planning on attacking someone. Now, it could be that India is planning on attacking Cuba. Cuba has taken over Greenland and Canada. So all this is Cuba here. The United States, Mexico, it's all Cuba now. So it would be possible that he was planning on fighting Cuba, but that doesn't really make sense because Cuba is not the one who's about to win the game. So I'm thinking, it kind of looks like he is looking for a staging platform from which to hit me. All right, so I start looking around, and something that I notice is that London is no longer red. Now, London was occupied by Rogue State, but it's not now, and I find it's occupied by Cuba. Very interesting. Okay, so Cuba has taken over London, which is right on my border, just across a little bit of ocean. And I also see, it looks like there's been some fighting here in Ireland. So I take a look there. And India has taken over Belfast and is working on some more of Ireland. So I have Cuba and India building up troops. I'm not entirely sure why all this stuff is being sent all the way up to Iceland, unless he thinks that by putting it up there, he has a safe staging area that I can't hit. He's wrong, but he thinks he has a safe staging area, perhaps. Or maybe he thinks that will seem less intimidating than if I see him sending lots and lots of troops. He's sending them one infantry and one artillery at a time, so that if I see it happening, I won't think, wow, he's moving a lot of troops. Maybe I'll just see one or two. And they're going far away. They're going up here to Iceland instead of close down here, but they're probably going up here, getting on boats and coming back down. So I think, or actually just flying across probably. Let's see. Or maybe they're planning on building some airstrips. I don't see any airstrips right now. Let's see, there's no air in Belfast, and I don't see any other airstrips. So it doesn't look like they've built any airstrips yet. They probably just haven't been here long enough. But, I mean, obviously they have an airstrip up here. So maybe trying to keep me from noticing that chance of that, right? So it now looks like at least India and Cuba, and probably also Peru, but at least India and Cuba have decided to gang up on me. So, yep, going to be another big war with at least 2, possibly 3 out of, let's see, I need to get this guy back down here. possibly 3 out of 3 are of the remaining players, other than me, are going to attack me. Well, of course, I will not be a sitting duck. I cannot wait and find out if they're planning to attack me. I have to get ready, and if possible, I have to hit them first. So that's what we're going to work on doing, and we'll see how that turns out. So you will probably be seeing some updates on this within the next day or two, because there is going to be yet another big war happening. This time, it will be possibly the last players in this world, and if they're successful, then they will take me out, and one of them will win, or their coalition will win. But is that going to happen? Are they going to take out? Are they going to take out and defeat the strategy game butt kicker? That would be terrible. So we're gonna keep watching that and see, will India and Peru or India and Cuba and possibly Peru be able to take out the strategy game butt kicker, the hemorrhoid pain of this game? You'll have to watch and see. So if you have not subscribed already and you want to see, are they able to take me out? Are they able to kick the butt of the strategy game butt kicker? Then you will want to come back and watch. So if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. If you're looking forward to seeing how this turns out, then please like. If you think you know somebody else who might be interested in seeing this, then share. And thank you for being here. This is a fun game. I love this game. There will be more campaigns in this game. But right now, we're going to see if I can essentially take out the final 3 other players in this game, or if they will have what they need, if they will have the proper configuration to end my run as the top player in this game, which has been going for a month and a half. All right, have a great one. Until next time.